Good morning, boys and girls. It's Monday morning, so we're starting a new week. And yesterday was Easter Sunday, and I hope you had a wonderful Easter. It's not the kind of Easter we're all used to. We're used to going to Easter egg hunts and getting together with family and wearing our finest clothes and going to church services. All that was different this year, and it was a little disappointing. But we have to always look for the good in things like that too. We have to look since we all had to stay home, maybe we thought about what Easter truly is about. Mr. Schmidt and I watched our church service here on our computer here at home, and it was a wonderful church service, and I'm so glad that our minister and another man at our church, they were able to do that online streaming. It really helped knowing that I could still participate in a church service. So I hope you had a great Easter, and we had a lot of wind blow in, and it's still kind of windy today. So anyway, let's get started with some subtraction, which is this minus, and equals. That tells us our answer is coming soon, but this tells us we're taking away. Okay, so today, boys and girls, I'm going to turn my camera so you can see the dry erase board, and let me kind of fix it. I'm having trouble here getting things just right this morning. I can tell it's a Monday morning. Oh, I don't know, boys and girls. Let me see. Let me try this. Oh, there went the camera. Okay, let's try this. Okay, we'll do our best, won't we? We'll do our best and forget the rest. That's what I always say. So boys and girls, we have how many? These are my sunshines. Mr. Schmidt thought that those might be spiders, but I said, no, sunshine. So let's count how many are in this big set right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to put a number 4 right here. And I'm going to put a minus sign. That tells me what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be taking away. And I am going to circle these two in that set. So then I'm going to put 2 right here because that's what I circled. Or I even could just X it out if I wanted to. Then I have to put my equals sign. And I'm going to put my answer in the box up there. So 4 minus 2 equals, here's your 4, minus 2, what are you left with? 2. Yeah, and you can do that with your fingers. 4 fingers, take away 2 fingers, and you've got 2 fingers. So let me put my answer just right up here. 4 minus 2 equals 2. All right, now here's some alphabet letters. Let's see how many are in this set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to put my 7 here and minus because these are all subtraction. That's my instructions on what to do. Now I am going to circle the last 3. Notice the ones I always circle are at the end here. Not here at the beginning, but the last. Now how many did I circle? 3, so I'm going to put a 3 here. So we had 7 total, right? Is that what you were thinking? 7 minus, so that means we're taking away 3. 7 minus 3. So let's count how many are left right here that are not circled. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to equal 4. Now let's say the math problem with the numbers. 7 minus 3 equals 4. Let's do it with our pictures. 7 letters, take away 3 letters, equals 4. So minus and take away, same thing. Okay, now this is pizza. Pizza. Some cheese pizza, some pepperoni and sausage pizza. Okay, let's count how many in the set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put my 5 down here. That's how many we have all together. Here's my, what sign? minus, or take away. Now I am going to get rid of one piece of pizza. So I'm just going to circle that one. Notice I didn't do it here at the beginning. I did it at the end. And so I need to put my 1. That's how many I'm taking away. How many do we have left? You tell me. Did you say 4? Okay. All right. 5 pieces of pizza. Take 1 away equals 4. Now let's use the numbers for our math problem. 5 minus 1 equals 4. Good, very good. That's our subtraction. And I know that Reed in my afternoon class, he loves math. So Reed, when I did this, I thought about you, and I hope you enjoyed this math lesson. Okay, now then, something else I want to do, and I'm just going to turn my board around because we are going to do a rhyme hunt. All right, so let me get this pinned up here. We would have been doing this today in school if we were at school. Let's see. Goes my ticky-tack. I can tell it's a Monday, boys and girls. Whew. Hope I get warmed up here before too long. I am a hot mess right now. Hot mess. All right, now then, find my marker. Okay, so you can see this has an Easter theme to it. See the Easter bunny? And he's painting eggs. And these are all eggs. And they're in sets. Now, we're supposed to name the pictures. And we are going to circle the 2 that rhyme, that sound alike at the end. Like bed and Ted. They both say Ed at the end. The first letters were changed. So here we have hat, star, car. Which 2 sound alike? Hat, car, star. I would say the star and the car, they both say R at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to circle the 2 that rhyme. Okay? All right. Next we have B, cup, key. B, cup, key. Now there's 2 eggs, 2 pictures where they both say the same thing at the end. B, key. They both say E at the end. So I'm going to circle the B and the key. All right, now here we've got king, ring, pencil. King, ring, pencil. Which 2 rhyme? Which 2 sound alike at the ends? King, pencil. Those don't sound alike, do they? Ring, pencil. How about king, ring? They both say ing at the end, so I'm going to circle those 2. King, ring. Now here we've got a wig, ball, pig. Wig, ball. Do those 2 rhyme? Wig, ball. No, they don't sound the same at the end. How about wig, pig? Yeah, there you go. It says ig at the end. So I'm going to circle the wig, and I'm going to circle the pig. Now down here we have fox, leaf, box. Fox, leaf. Those don't rhyme, do they? How about fox, box? There we go. Fox, box. That sounds like a Dr. Seuss book, doesn't it? They both say ox at the end. So I'm going to circle the fox, and I'm going to circle the box. Now our last one, moon, spoon, lock. Moon, spoon, lock. Moon, spoon. That does sound right, but let's test it with the other one. Moon, lock. That didn't sound right to me. How about moon, spoon? Yes, there are our 2 rhyming words. And there's the Easter bunny. I bet some of you had a visit from the Easter Bunny. Very cool. Okay, now then, let's come over this way. Turn my piano bench. All right, we're going to talk about manners today. And I know you guys have good manners. Sometimes we have to remember to use them, okay? And the more you use them, it becomes a habit. You don't even have to think about doing it. It's just something that you do, okay? So we want to mind our manners and help make the world a kinder place. If everybody treated each other with good manners and with kindness, no one would be fighting, would they? Okay, so now this one we do at school. We push our chair in under the table when you're done. Remember, if you leave it out, someone might trip and fall, spill what they've got in their hands, or hurt themselves. So if you're at the kitchen table and you're done eating and you get up, before you grab anything off your table, push that chair in. Okay, I have got a computer desk and we've got a chair there, and I try and keep it pushed in. It's important. The piano bench that I'm sitting on, when I'm all done doing this, I push that piano bench in so that we don't have anyone fall and get hurt. All right, let's see. Look at the person speaking to you. Look at them in their eyes. When you're talking to someone or when someone's talking to you, look at their face. And boys and girls, I am really, really, really bad about doing this, especially with Mr. Schmidt. And sometimes I don't always hear what he's saying because I'm looking down at something else. I think I'm listening and remembering, but I'm not. So I'm really trying to work on my manners. I'm trying to look at Mr. Schmidt when he's talking, and if I'm looking at him, hopefully I'm hearing him well. You know, I've got old ears, and my brain is holding the information he's just told me. That's called active listening, because you're actively looking at someone and listening, and your computer up here, your brain, is holding that information. So those are good manners. Always look at the person who is speaking to you, okay? You would like that if you were speaking to someone and they looked at you like they were actually interested in listening to you. Good. Let's see. Just say you're sorry. No one's perfect. If you make a flub, I like that word flub, it just means a mistake. Simply apologize and move on. But don't go, I'm sorry. That's not sincere, is it? Doesn't mean you really meant it or felt it. You have to say, I'm sorry, whatever you did. So say you're sorry. Let's see. I think that's all we need to talk about right now with our good manners. Because this book talks about manners. It says, please say please. That's another good manner that everyone can do. You can say please and thank you. Okay, so this is called Please Say Please, Penguin's Guide to Manners. And look, there's that excited mark. Please say please. Okay, and this is by Margery, Cuyler, illustrated by Will Hillenbrand. So it took two people to make this book. And remember, we've got the front page, the back, page, front cover. Woo, see, I'm a hot mess today. Back cover, pages, spine. We've got the author who writes the words, illustrator who colors the pictures, and our title, Please Say Please. Okay. Here we go. When friends are invited to Penguin's house for dinner, they should barge right in without knocking. Let's eat! Is that right? Ooh, I don't know about that. No, that's wrong. When friends are invited to Penguin's house for dinner, they should knock first, then wait until Penguin opens the door. Hello. See, he's greeting them. He's saying hello to each one. And the rest of the animals are waiting in line to be greeted and let into his house. When a pig comes to the table, he should wipe his muddy hooves on the tablecloth. Oh, yuck. Is that right? No, that's wrong. When a pig comes to the table, he should wash his hooves first until they're squeaky clean. Squeak, squeak. So we know at school before snack, we always wash our hands before we eat our snacks so they're clean, and then we wash them after our snack just in case we got any germs from our mouth by putting our snack in our mouth and it transfers to our hands. You want those hands clean again, don't you? When a hippo sits down for dinner, she should put her napkin on her head. Pretty. Is that right? Is that where a napkin goes? No, that's wrong. When a hippo sits down for dinner, she should lay her napkin on her lap. That's better. When a lion is served cauliflower, he should say, I hate cauliflower. Ew. Is that right? Remember, boys and girls, you never say, I don't like that. It'll hurt the person's feeling that's serving it to you. No, that's wrong. When a lion is served cauliflower, he should say, I'll try some. Not bad. I bet he's learning to be a member of the 2-Bite Club. Remember, if someone gives you something new or something you've tried before you didn't like, try it again. 2 bites, right? You might like it. When it's time for Bear to eat, she should always grab her spoon and throw it across the room. Whee! Is that right? No, that's wrong. When it's time for Bear to eat, she should use her spoon to taste her honey. Sticky poo. That's much better, isn't it? When an elephant drinks milk at mealtime, he should spray it all over the table. Splat. Is that right? Mercy. No, that's wrong. When an elephant drinks milk at mealtime, he should sip it quietly, a few gallons at a time. That's a lot of milk, isn't it? But you sip it quietly. When a chimpanzee wants more to eat, she should grab what she wants. Gimme, gimme. Is that right? No, that's wrong. When a chimpanzee wants more to eat, she should say, please pass the bananas. When a rhino makes a joke at the table, he should talk with his mouth full. Blah, blah, blah. Is that right? No, that's wrong. When a rhino makes a joke at the table, he should swallow what's in his mouth first. And you know, if you're chewing food and you're trying to talk, you might choke. Some of that food might get drawn down into your throat and cause you to choke. So it's very dangerous to talk with your mouth full. You don't want to do that. You want to chew all your food first, swallow, then you can talk. When a parrot has to go to the bathroom, she should fly from the table without being excused. Get out of the way! Is that right? You know, at school you always have to say, Mrs. Schmidt, can I go to the bathroom? That's wrong. When a parrot has to go to the bathroom, she should say, may Polly be excused? Squawk, squawk. When a giraffe eats leaves for supper, she should burp to show that she's happy. Burp. Is that right? No, that's wrong. When a giraffe eats leaves for supper, she should try to control herself. And she did a little burp. And those sneak out sometimes, don't they? If they do, you don't want it like huge and loud. You ooh, and then say, excuse me. When it's time for the guests to go home, they should knock over the chairs and run for the door. Me first! Is that right? No, that's wrong. When it's time for the guests to go home, they should say, thanks for dinner. We had a great time. I like that. Come back soon. So when you use your manners, people will want to be around you. If you don't use good manners, people will not want to really be around you. Okay, so we have to remember our manners. Push your chair in, say please and thank you, and look people in the eye when you talk to them. Those are just a few good manners, and I bet you have a bunch more that you can think of and that you do at home that your parents or your grandparents have already taught you. I have a song called Please and Thank You, and it's to the tune of London Bridge. You know that song? London Bridge is falling down. falling down. Okay, that's the tune, but it's these little words can make you smile, make you smile, make you smile. These little words can make you smile. They are please and thank you. Okay, so try and sing it with me. We're going to sing this song all week, so you'll get it. These little words can make you smile, make you smile, make you smile. These little words can make you smile. They are please and thank you. And when you say please and thank you to your family or your teachers or your friends, you'll see them smile because they'll think, oh, nice manners. I love it. We'll keep doing that song this week to help us remember to use our good manners. Now, we have to sing happy birthday to Caroline, who is in my morning class. She and her sister Kendall, they're twins, so their mommy had both of them in her tummy at the same time. And so they have the very same birth date, and we need to sing happy birthday to them. So we'll say, happy birthday, dear friends, instead of Caroline and Kendall. That's hard to get all that in. All right, you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. And I hope Caroline and Kendall have a great birthday. Very great birthday. Okay, let's review our numbers. These are mixed up, so you just say them. 8, 0, 6, 7, 9, 4, 10, 1, 5, 3, 2. Good job. Very nice. Okay. Put that up there. I'm looking for one more thing here, boys and girls. Here it is. Okay. Now our letter today and for this week is the letter X. And you can make a body X by standing up. Let me see if I can get back here. You won't be able to see my whole body, boys and girls. But your arms go out to the side like this, not straight up and not out like this, but at an angle. And your legs do the same thing. They go out at an angle. And you can make a giant X with your body. Okay? And one day I was out taking a walk, and I had my cell phone with me that has that camera, and I saw that these are called contrails, and that's the exhaust that comes out of the back of jets or airplanes. And that of course is the sun. And I looked up and I thought, oh my goodness, that's the letter X. So I snapped a picture of it. Luckily it turned out pretty well. I like that though, look. An X, it's like a crisscross. And we've been making X's all year long, haven't we? We X out the letter that we don't need. X, crisscross, okay? And then God made, I don't know, let's see if we, yeah, you can see it because the light's shining behind. I have a fish, and I have a fish skeleton. You know, the skeleton, those are your bones, that when you have an x-ray done, it shows your bones. So when you put this together, get it just right, it's called an x-ray fish, and God really did make x-ray fish. Their skin is very see-through. You can see through it very well, and you can see their skeleton. So x-ray fish, God really did make those. That's pretty cool. Let me see. Okay. Now, if we went to have an x-ray, this is what you might see. These are the bones under our skin and our fat and our muscles. And this is what our skeleton looks like. This is the front. See the face? See how you can tell it's the face? That's the front. And this is the back of that skeleton. Notice there's no face there. It's the back of your head, which is a solid piece of bone. But when you have an X-ray, if you've broken an arm or a leg, you will have to have an X-ray. The doctor wants to see where the break is. So if you have broken your arm, let's say, they wouldn't take a whole body X-ray. They'd only take a picture, an X-ray of the place where the break is. So maybe this part of your arm, if that's where you had the break. So we have, this is what you see when you get an X-ray. And this is an X-ray fish. And God really did, oh, there we go. God really did make X-ray fish. I like that. Now our action for the letter X, I want you to pretend you're holding a camera and you're going to make this sound. X, 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 while you're taking an X-ray picture. So try it with me. X, 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 like that. All right, that's our action. Okay, very good. I'll have some real X-rays to show you tomorrow. They're X-rays of teeth. Okay, they're very interesting to look at. And I even have an X-ray of my ankle when I fell and broke my ankle and they had to do some surgery. So I'll show you that another day. But let's see, let's review these letters. This is W, X, crisscross, Y, Z. Okay, now let's look at their matches. Here's the W, the uppercase, lowercase. Same, looks exactly the same, right? It's just one's tall and one's small. X, and there's its match. Same thing, right? W, Y, Y, Y. This is a little different. This one looks a little different. When we get to it where I show you the lines, the sky, the fence and the ground, you'll see how these are different, okay? But they have kind of the same shape. They're just a little different. Z, Z. Okay, I'm gonna mix them up. These are our last 4 letters before we review them all, okay? So, okay, we're gonna start here. Z, W, Y, X. Okay, you do them. Very good, very good. Let's do the lowercase. X, Y, W, Z. Awesome, awesome. Okay, now let me see what else. Okay, so I think the last thing I want to do is our community circle. And I want you to finish this community circle statement. I don't like it when. I don't like it when. You have to finish that. It's something that you don't like. Maybe it's something that's happening. Maybe it's something that someone said or did. So you finish that statement. I don't like it when. Okay, you can finish that. All right, I think that's all I've got. So Caroline and Kendall, you have an awesome birthday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, boys and girls.